Hello and welcome back to the County of Portsleydale. My name is Badger the British, and on this episode, what we're going to be doing is focusing on this area and why this is all going a little bit higgledy-piggledy and going a bit wrong. Now, in like all of the other videos and like live streams and stuff, suddenly this area will just become jammed. And after doing quite a long investigation yesterday into why this is happening, we can see that number one, the fishing industry here has basically only has to come here for its deliveries. You can see there's a big queue of fishing trucks to come along, so they've got to come along here, as well as everything down here in the south of this port has to go to this one, because you see this is on the external line and these two are on the internal lines, which also means that anything that's coming from the internal line from all these other industries, from the woods, the farm, the mining, is all coming off here and then popping over to be exchanged onto a different line, which is basically causing this big blockade of lorries and everything along here. So we're going to look at resolving that. It's not actually the layout as such, although the layout is quite bad and just as it's a primal setup, as I would call it. It's more the actual infrastructure that's kind of going wrong here. You see, everyone is trying to plow into this one external train line. So how are we going to fix this? Well, number one, since the financial DLC's updates come out, we're going to come over here very quickly. We're going to just tap on this building, have a look at our management, and yep, we know what to do. Thank you. There we go. We'll buy at 12. There you go. That's a decent price. Right. First part of our plan is to turn off and pause time, just to give our CPU a bit of coping. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to just basically redesign this area. Bring all this back. Actually, no, we can keep that there, I think. But we're going to make this a one-way system. So we're going to keep those buildings. And we're going to push that back. There you go. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So if someone comes off a boat, wants to go onto the train, well, I could just go straight to the train. But, you know, who knows? Options. Now I've got to plumb in the train here. Way too short of platform. We need a bit of a runway. Okay, that's got to go. Okay, now so I really encourage these guys to come to this station. What we're going to do is we're going to create a back road along here. There we go. So now the fishmongers and all the fish marketeers and the fishermen can just come straight along here over the bridge. Oh, turn this into a two-way road, please. Boom. They can come in there. And that is issue 1 dealt with. Okay, so how I discovered this is we went to our traffic management and we saw junctions and we hit this when we come off road types. If we hit junctions and we hit routes, we click this and we see this magical beast of loads of industry coming back and forth along here. So what we're going to do is with each of these is we are going to build, because it's got an internal line here, we're going to build an external line near it or on the other side. This is going to be a drop and shot, basically. Just, we are playing right up against the edge here. There we go. And we're just going to put in a few of these to make the power jump over. Hopefully that'll reach. Actually, we want them to take off pretty quickly, so let's upgrade from here so they disappear. So this is the external line. This is the internal line that we had going on. So we're going to have to somehow connect this to that, and the easiest way, I reckon, is just to basically build a tunnel and then connect it underground. It's nice and simple that way. Okay. Well, you can always come back and make this look pretty at some point. Yeah, just ignore that for now. We'll come back to that. We're going to do the same on this side as well. Okay, so we can see them coming off, dumping the goods, coming back on, and let's... Should we build in a secondary loop? Or if we switch over to this, maybe it's a bit more forgiving. Yeah, but okay, so we're just working out the height there, and boom. Well, let's come back over though. There we go, right. Switch that around so they can dump off. And let's try the other side as well. It's going to be a little bit ridiculous. On my next one, we're going to make it so that it works. So that it's already built in like this. So there's a... I'll show you the ideal when we've finished this. There we go, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Sweet, right. So they come off, they come round, down, and they're in. That's in, that's in, that's all in, that's all good. Okay. So this is what I would incorporate in my next one. If I had to do this again, if I had to start from scratch, this is what I would probably have as a setup. Right, we're going to make this neat. So we're not going to change too much on this internal line here. Just got to remember that this is the internal. When I say internal or external, basically what I mean is it does not connect to the outside world. Like you could ride this rail and you would not go anywhere further than, Portsleydale itself. Okay, so those two lines will follow together very, very closely. However, it's when we bring the road into it that it's going to make a huge difference. Just making sure it's in the right way. Like it is in the right way, so it's all good on that front. And we're now having to bring this around. These two lines do not touch. They just go very nicely together. And boom. So they come out for a bit and then they will touch later on. Just going to put that in roughly. Fix a little bridge situation. So then come over, turn left, come all the way down, done. Now here's the important bit about the two lines. The very important bit. They're actually going to disappear now. They're going to go two different ways. So you see the internal line is going to go off towards the mines, and the external line is going to come off here around the corner. And this is just going to do some nice little sweep like that. And this is also going to do a nice little sweep from the other side. And it's just going to be enough of a sweep to hold a train or two, just in case something is like waiting for something to pass. And there you go. So now what's going to happen is that the farmers and all the food and everything can either choose to send it off to the factories we've got over here and export it internally, or they can send it externally off somewhere else. or to like even a different place or anything like that. And what's going to happen now is, as you can see, there's loads of trucks basically getting to this line, because this is an outside line that goes around the world. And now they're all going to be using this one. So that's going to absolutely reduce the demand on this junction as well, which is perfect. And now we come to Squirrelwoods, so this is going to be the basic setup, which I'm going to have at every big industry thing before I set the actual industry up. This would be a mandatory process of having something like this kind of station, but just much more neater and better than this. This is just done for now. And now we go on to the OG, the original Squirrelwoods, because there's probably going to be a lot of them that export their products down here. Ooh, okay, that's not good. In fact, why don't we set this up in Squirrelwoods and connect it up? Let's do it completely different. Let's do it 3 different ways. Keep the video kind of interesting. Now, there is an external exporter here. However, that's not very useful for the people over here because they have to come all the way down, everything like that. So I think if we put it along here and connect it via the middle here, then that's going to basically allow all these like raw producers to send their stuff and these guys to have an equal distance. And that way everyone has now got a way of getting to the outside. I don't think it's going to be too density driven, this. So let's change that over. Let's literally creep up there. Perfect. And you know what? We're how many millions? We're 10 million in. So let's go for the old tunnel to connect this up. I know it's kind of cheating, but everything around here is really packed. Why do we need to come up here? Just to avoid that spaghetti junction, we will rewire ourselves in there. There we go. We can come back and make it look pretty another day. You know what? Just in the interest of fun, let's build a road off here that will lead around, and an industry road that comes along here as well that connects. Yeah, just to make it interesting and more viable. So yeah, that's all good. So before we press the play button and cash in our many thousands of hundreds of thousands, let's have a look and see. So the fish industry was one problem. This was one problem here that was now and swiftly been dealt with. Wonderful. Yep, that's all good. Just a good thing to do pre-flight checks. Then we got our iron. These guys come off here. These guys come off here. These guys fly off there. They fly off there. Yes. Train comes down here. Nice, nice. Very messy at the moment. If we could redo when we redo the city or new city, then it will change. This will be all good here. Yep, that's connected to that. This is all good. Gonna have to come back and rectify that, but generally all good. Yes, I think that's good. Okay, right. Ready for this? Let's hit play. Immediately the trains start blocking up. Oh dear. Okay, why aren't you going anywhere? That's a great start, isn't it? Hold on, let's get rid of that. Obviously glitched. You can start to see these southern businesses are not making. Where's the fishmonger going? I think the CPU is still getting used to this. Oh, this is hopeful. Yes, that's good. Very good, very good. So yes, the businesses in the south and here are now using this. Just build in a road for that. Okay, has the pressure been relieved? No, not yet. I don't want to press the cancel all the traffic button, but I might actually be forced to. I'm just kind of hoping that they'll clear and go away soon. Although that's a lot of traffic. That's a lot of traffic. See what I mean? They all pile down from this intersection, as you'll see. And they've been just adding here. We're now, hopefully, yes, look, they're being intercepted. Oops, there you go. And they are now being intercepted by this train station and now sent on their merry way back or wherever they're going to. Perfect. Okay, what about the farm? The farm unit's in. Yeah, look, the farm unit's working well. Look, they're coming down, dumping their stuff off, and they're coming back around. It's not connected. Oh, eagle-eyed there. Why didn't anyone tell me? There we go, perfect. And that must mean Squirrel Woods is working. Yes, look, loads of industry is now piling through. What's that done to this bridge network? This network is no longer as packed as it once was, which is a good thing. I think we're slowly starting to see the results. What does Wall Street think? Oh, gone down. I've lost that 5,000. Hold on. I think it might have to do something with this. Yeah, but now backing up. Okay, press the kill button. Oh, it's gone up. Also, notice over here that our industry is up 100 at 150. Let's put that down to 100. Let's not kill ourselves, guys. Come on. Let's have a bit of work-life balance. Okay, look, lorries are using this. This is all good. Look at all the fishmonger like lorries. Look at that. That's the perfect example. Look at how many people are just coming around, whizzing around and using that now. Perfect. All those lorries are being avoided going up here and clogging up this entrance. Okay. Quite a lot of activity, but it is moving, which is good. But I've got a feeling that see, look, the farm industries are really, really using the hell out of that one. The only problem I see happening that might have to change is the fact that there's too many trains flying on this network and it clogs it all up now. But apart from that, looking good. 30,000. I think we can get it back up. Come on, back up, back up, back up to the top. Yep, this is working really well now. It's definitely stopping a load of the traffic coming into our industrial zone down here. And this is looking a little bit more breathable. It's not just a constant flow of people coming down to use this facility. In fact, I feel so happy about it. Let's go ahead and put in some more industry. Let's give them some more options as well. Let's de-restrict these roads. Cool, the things we had to put in. And let's go ahead and just add some more industry. Why are there shops here? This should be all industry. Very strange. Come back up. Come back up. Oh. And sell. There we go. Perfect. Made a ton of money there. Wonderful. A little bit of chaos. But who doesn't love a little bit of chaos? Still flowing. It's still smooth. It's still good. Our demand for industry has sunk, which is good. There we go. I'm just going to run the simulation for about 20 minutes, half an hour, and just see if that has done anything. Okay, so we let the simulation play on, and it was doing a really good job for a long time. But it's basically this road and this kind of dynamic and this cross junction here. I think we're going to do what I like to call as like a half roundabout type thing, and just basically build half roundabout and just make this a bit more flow better. We're going to also introduce a double street down here, dual carriageway, and we're going to just block off this one. It's not being used anyway, really. And yeah, just make it a bit better, a bit more flowy, and see if that helps. So we're going to 10 this way, 10 that way, and we're going to come up out there. Now we need to bring the curve tool because we're going to come up to match that and across. Same thing again, across and then down. Boom. You get rid of that support, and there we go. We've got a half roundabout. Ah, do you hate it when those things don't line up? Right, okay, right, pull it back. Pull that back. It's alright, we're just off by one, so let's go up here. Okay, 10 out. Yeah, let's go up. Slight pre-check off, and let's go. So now everything's got to come down here. It's got to go automatically around. This will get rid of half the numbers. It should have. Anyway, has it worked? No, it hasn't worked. Okay, right. Just sensible things like this, just to make that flow a bit faster. And you see, look at that go. Look at the flow. Flow is much better now. See, zoom, 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 zoom. Like these guys are getting in 2 lines. These are coming off. Don't tell me there's a thing on there, is there? Why? Why? We don't need traffic lights. We have eyes, people. Well, the roundabout's been very effective. It's cleared most of that traffic. We just got to get that traffic back to come back down here. Why is blocking? Why are you... Okay, this is jamming that up, which I don't like. So we're going to have to flick that over. I'm afraid. Don't know why people are doing that. I want them gone. Go, 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 go. We're trying to feed them straight out of here. We don't want them clogging up this bit. It's almost like a cat playing with its own tail where it's clogged up like that. Why does it do this weird, awkward, like... Yeah, do a turn thing like that. Why does it have to be some kind of weird, awkward like that? Anyway, we seem to be cooking on fire now. They're going like... Shoo, 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 shoo. This is now all cleared up, which is good. So that it's now cleared up, which is wonderful. Got rid of the backlog. And it is spitting out traffic nice and fast, which is good. Now what's happened? Who do I have to delete? I had to move the train track here back a little bit just to allow the trains through, which is all good now. And yeah, the flow has seemed to have reduced and turned itself much better now. Yep, we see it's gone back to a nice normal queue for now. But I don't think that should really be doing too much damage anymore. We got rid of the traffic lights, we built in a better road system for it, and now, yeah, it's all go, it's all go, it's all good. And there we absolutely goddamn rock and roll it. It's all brilliant now. Yeah, but as you can see, the profit is just skyrocketing now. We've actually started solving this and started shipping more goods, basically, much more effectively. Export numbers are probably through the roof now that they can just be exported straight away if need be. Hello and welcome back to summary mode, and it's all got a bit exciting this episode, hasn't it, with all this new infrastructure coming in. We've put a new exporter down here for the train, so the fish industry can just come up here, which is working very well, and all these like terminals here can come down here, so they're not crossing the road to get to this, which is wonderful. I've made a new layout at the top just to make this much more smoother and faster for all to use. And at each station, each mining facility or industry facility, we have put an external line, and this is probably going to be the go-to from now on. And yeah, that's basically what we've done. Even at Squirrel Woods, we put this extractor here, and it seems to be going far more smoothly, and profits were up quite a bit before. Now this is the most interesting one here. So this is going to be like we're going to think about putting this in a bit more in future builds. Just so, I don't know, come up with definitely a different and better way to do this for now. Because I'm also thinking, I'm slightly worried about the lack, slightly worried about the amount of trains on the infrastructure and the network system. Because the more of these you have, the more trains that go out. But for now, that seems like it would do, and it seems like it's going to bring in very profitable. Everything has been unclogged here. It's still fairly busy, but we have managed to put in more industry, which is good. And yeah, that will do for now. So there we go. That's how we've avoided industry collapse yet again. And yeah, like I say, we'll come up with a new plan of action for next time. On the next one, we'll come up with definitely a better way of handling these things. But for now, that seems to be working. It seems to be in, and it seems to be going very, very smoothly. This is cleaned up and has got its act together. So yeah, wonderful to see. And that'll be all for now. I'm just going to leave you with an expanse of our very beautiful city. Oh look, you can see huge. You can see like our whopping big towers over here, and of the City of London inspired island. And yeah, it's just looking wonderful, really. If you've got a suggestion or an idea, let me know about how I can fix this better or in the future, and always open to the ears and suggestions from people. So yeah, leave me a comment down below. Just let me know how you've solved this kind of problem within your own city. And thank you very much. Have a good day. Joy be with you all. I hope you enjoyed that, and remember to like, subscribe, and maybe even hit that bell notification button so you don't miss out on the next episode. I've still got some seconds. Why not give me some feedback in the comments below? It would be greatly appreciated. And bonus, you can find me on your favourite social media platform. Links are in the description below. Until next time, have a lovely day.